Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a point of view drive of the new Mercedes S-Class. This time we are taking it for a spin during the day, and as you can see, this car is really impressive. Look at this attention to detail. So we have the digital lights with the 3 dots so that you can easily recognize the S-Class on the road. I do love this spec. With the black color we do have the AMG package and 20-inch wheels. And if we move on to the side, you will see a very elegant shape of the car, and of course the detail that you can't miss, the door handles that go out. And well, yeah, at the back we have a slightly, let's say, controversial look, because some people say that it looks too similar to the CLA and the A-Class sedan. So tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts on that? I actually think it looks better than in the photos, but I'm still not used to this design from the back, even though the rest of the car, the interior, the front and the sides, are just perfect in my opinion. And when you unlock it, you have nice illumination here with the lights. And with pressing this key, you open the trunk, 550 liters, and that's actually better than on the predecessor. And now I think it's time to take this thing for a spin. So the door handles go out, and the interior is just magnificent. So stepping inside, and there we go. Massive doors. I will put the key here, and this is the start engine button. So the light switches are here. We have a beautiful ambient lights. You have a 12.3-inch digital cockpit, and you also have the 12.8-inch screen here. Let's put it to main menu. There are a bunch of views available here. So exclusive, which you saw, and then the classic one, but also the full navigation screen. And let's start with the classic one. Gear lever is here, 9-speed automatic transmission. This is a diesel version, so we have 286 horsepower and 600 newton meters of torque. And the AC controls are here, and you can see that this illuminates when you change the temperature. So they really thought about every detail. And you have this huge head-up display. I don't know if you can see it. And also these digital lights, they are awesome because they can even project the things on the road. They don't do it yet. There's still, some laws to be made about that. But for example, if the car sees pedestrians on the side, it can, flash them, but you see those flashes on their bodies. And that's how, you take extra attention. So I think it's very good for safety, and the comfort is just out of this world. So the air suspension does come as standard, and it's really a pleasure to drive it. You can also put on the massage, which I'll do right now. And ambient lights can be changed. So for example, yellow, different shade of blue, green. There are also some preset colors. I do love this one with purple and blue. Looks very nice indeed. Let's go back to the main menu. And in today's video I actually want to go, and I will go to the highway so that I can show you how the car performs at 130 kilometers per hour, which is of course the speed limit. I will also show you the lane assist and the adaptive cruise control. And if you want to know more details about this car, you can check out my full in-depth review and also my night point of view drive, where I covered most of the things. Also tell me in the comments what are your thoughts on this controversial huge screen. So I was actually a fan from the first time I saw it, but I was thinking that it will be hard to use it, but it's not that hard because the AC is here, air blower, and the temperature. You can also use the voice command. Lower the temperature.
I'm reducing the temperature to 18.5 degrees.
There we go. I accidentally pressed the button to turn it off, but you get the point. So it lowered the temperature on my side because the car recognizes where the voice is coming from. You can also have some jokes with the car. What do you think about Audi?
Super. Business is all about competition.
You see? So it's really nice to have that amount of technology inside the car. So this personal assist system uses the artificial intelligence, and that's really impressive to be able to do such things. What's the weather like today?
Today it will be partly cloudy in Zagreb with temperatures between 7 and 16 degrees.
This is just so awesome. So for example, you are starting your day, you want to know the weather, you want to know, for example, what are the basketball matches that gonna be played today, you want to know, or football matches, I don't know, whatever you want to know. So this car is connected and it is exploring the various information for you, so you don't need to do it. It's like the office on your wheels, really. Tell me a joke.
Why should you never eat a clock? It's too time consuming.
He can even make you laugh, even in the morning. Since we are stationary, let me show you additional cool feature that this car has. So it's got the special cameras on the front, and then you get the projection here. For example, it can be very useful when you are near to the traffic light, because right now we can see it, but sometimes you are close to it. Let's imagine that this was the traffic light, then you would be able to see it with these cameras, and yeah, that way it's easier for you to drive, especially in the city. And of course, the augmented reality is something that we also need to mention, and you can watch my video night point of view drive to see it during the night. I think it's more impressive during the night, but I will do it right now as well. You see, this is the blind spot monitor and blind spot assist. Actually, not only you have the warning light in the mirror, you also have this blinking ambient lights when you have a car in your rear view mirror. Now I saw that car, but of course I accelerated and now it's okay, but this is very useful, and you will for sure now notice when someone is in your blind spot. And I was speaking about augmented reality, and soon you'll see the augmented reality in real life. Anyway, here it is. So we have the camera projection, but we also have these indicators telling us where to go. And once more here. Now I have the same picture on the huge augmented reality head-up display, but not sure that you are able to see that. on the camera, of course. Entering the highway, and as we know, this car is born for highway and for road trips. So let's see this. Let's go to 130, the current speed limit. There we go. So this is what, less than a 1,500 RPMs at 130. That's impressive. Just imagine cruising along in this thing for hours and hours non-stop. And also I think this car is born for German roads, because of course there you don't have the speed limit, of course, on some sections, and then you can see the full potential of this car, because I believe that 200, 250 in this car feels like nothing. Now we have the 100 kilometers per hour limit. And at 100 kilometers per hour, (1,100 RPMs), of course cruise control is here. I've set it to 101, but we can now put it to 130, since once again we have 130 speed limit. I will also show you the lane assist. So we are now actually, this is like the, let's call it the autopilot. So the car is keeping us in lane, and also it will keep the distance from the car in front of us and brake if needed. I do need to hold the steering wheel. It says that on my head-up display. But you see how nice it is steering us. So it's not like the classic lane assist where you just go from one lane to another. This is really, you know, keeping us in the middle of the lane all the time. And this is very useful for longer road trips. So if you are on the road for 10 or more hours, then really I think this can be a very, you know, useful feature. See, it's really nice and keeping us here exactly where we should be. And let's see the test if it will brake. I mean, of course it will, but let's see how that looks. See, it's starting to brake. And now I can go to left lane, and it accelerates again. So that was the adaptive cruise control, sort of like the semi-autonomous driving and the lane assist. Once again, works pretty well. So that was the demonstration of technology that this new S-Class has. You could also see that the highway is, you know, the home territory for a car like this. And once again, do check out my full review and my night point of view drive for more details. Thank you very much for watching, and many thanks to Auto Gasparic for letting me have this car for a test. Go check them out. Check out their website. If you are interested in buying an S-Class, you can go to their dealership and have a test drive. And well, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and see you on the next one. Bye bye.